so much going on in politics right now. The Veep stakes is on, and we got 4 finalists for the Veeps, right? And one outside, black dark horse, if you want to call it, right? Now, as we look on the screen, we got Shapiro, that's in motherfucking Pennsylvania, right? You got Kelly, that's in Arizona, senator from Arizona. You got the governor from Kentucky in the joint. And you also got Minnesota governor in the mix. Now, looking at this motherfucking lineup, as we go over each one of them, so y'all can know who they are, right? But before we get deep into these motherfuckers, so you know definitely what they about, what they've been doing. Tony, what do you think about this last these four that's left?
Shapiro, the astronaut, Kelly, Bashir, then the last guy. That's how I think. That's how I rank them. But I think Bashir, not Bashir. I think
Shapiro.
I think Kelly and Shapiro is close. I think it's gonna come down to them two and what she want. I think if she want to put Pennsylvania in the bag, I think it's Shapiro. I think she can get. I think she can get. I think it's Shapiro for real.
Okay, Shapiro is Joshua David Shapiro, born in 1973. He's 51 years old, and he's Jewish.
Yep.
And the knock on him is he was anti when they was out there protesting with the Gaza Strip. He was anti-Gaza Strip. So I don't know about you. I don't know. You tell me, would that hurt him if she put him on a ticket? And now, as she cleared away from the Gaza thing from Biden, does she put him on now with this Gaza thing?
And then he getting out there now, and a lot of people like him. I think this.
Let's talk about it. Would that hurt her? Would that be something she had to worry about with this Gaza thing? He was against the protesters, and he not with public schools. Those two key might be union problems too.
Nah, because she already got all the unions in the bag.
But if you put him on there,
all the unions, but damn near
every unions though. If you put him on just he just straight charter that.
Straight charter school. Nah.
It's unless he get up there and say I'm all whatever what she want or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a big problem. The Gaza and schools, that is a tight situation there. Nah. You want to put that shit on her. I don't think nothing should mess her up right now. You shouldn't muddy her up with nothing, to be honest with you. She clean.
The thing is, if you put him out there against JD Vance is so fucking unpopular right now. Nobody likes JD Vance.
He's a Jew now. You know that, right? This will be the first Jew.
Be the first Jew.
So do you want to muddy? That's another piece of mud on her because she's the first woman. First, they fucking with her virginity now. It's like, bro, do you want to add on Jew?
Okay, Biden the second Catholic.
Let's talk about this. Do you want to add on Jew with the whole thing going on right now? The first Jew. Do you want to add that on to smother up her first woman thing? First black woman. Now you got the first Jew. Do you want to do that?
It'll come up on her. It won't hurt.
Damn, but no matter what, you just want him regardless, huh?
No, it's not wanting regardless.
It's like no matter what the deal is whatever, huh?
Would it hurt her?
That Gaza shit will fuck her completely up. They're gonna have to answer for that.
If it will hurt her by now, they would have basically told him you ain't it.
We got Senator Kelly though.
I think they're gonna bring it up as an issue, but it's
gonna be a problem. It's gonna be something they're gonna have to defend for sure. So we got Arizona motherfucking Senator Mark Kelly. Now, Mark Kelly, first of all, was in the United States Marines, Naval, he's a fucking astronaut. His wife was a senator and was shot in the head and survived it. So she's a victim of gun violence. Yikes. He was a captain in the army, the Gulf War, in the Navy, NASA astronaut. Jiminy Christmas. I don't know. What you think about that one, Tony? This is Senator Kelly from Arizona. We talking about now. Astronaut. He actual astronaut. Went into space. He was actually in space.
Okay, that's cool.
Wow. Let's talk about it.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick too. That's why I say I think him and Shapiro is close. He's a good pick, and especially he's a good. If he gets in there, she can throw gun control at him and just let him handle it and go do something else.
No bullshit. What his wife did too? Yeah. So, and the border. He already on the border state.
And I thought about that earlier, that he's a senator of a border state.
Yikes.
And see, that border bill, that dumbass told him not to.
He could be there and say he was waiting to vote for it too.
If it's him, him being a senator from a border state, he can actually come out with some tougher shit.
True.
In the border bill,
and give her the advice about the border too.
Get it passed, and it won't be like with him. She already pulling immigration away from Trump.
Maybe because he's a safe bet. Maybe put it like this: he is safe bet. Can we say that?
Safe.
He's just a safe. Nothing can hurt him. He's just a safe bet, almost like Biden, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we just think about that. Is she just put in Obama old officials in her campaign now, right? And just thinking of that, they picked Biden, right? So if we think in the same way, she's the first black female. They're gonna do the same thing with the Biden thing. Somebody that's old in the Senate that just know things, just they can govern, right or wrong. Or
yeah, but there you go.
I don't know if you knew that. And then she got Obama people in that joint now.
She got damn near his whole fucking campaign. She got the one Jen O'Malley she was from Obama campaign. She got damn near the whole campaign and his whole staff in place now.
Yeah.
But they're not going.
So think the way they was thinking. They picked Biden. Now think about that. So look at this list.
At this point, she probably opinion, but mostly Eric Holder and them already vetted the final four. So it's on her.
And then another good thing about
it's about right now who she wants.
Another good thing about Kelly is a Democratic governor, so she can appoint a Democrat. While he can run for joint, it's gonna be back up 2 years from now. But right now, it'd be a Democrat there. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, that's not even a loss if she pluck him out of that joint. So that's a good thing. True. So that he's an astronaut, Navy. So that give her the bona fides with the motherfucking foreign policy and her own foreign policy, which together overweighs these two fools easy. I've really starting to think. I don't know. Let's keep going. Now, shit.
She don't need nobody on foreign policy.
Did you think Obama needs somebody on foreign policy?
Obama did. She don't. But
Biden was not no foreign policy person.
Are you crazy?
What?
Joe Biden is a foreign policy guru. Are you crazy?
Working man type of shit. That's why he got him.
You know, you better go back and check.
I got him though.
Motherfucking when it comes to foreign policy, hey, Biden is a guru.
I know that, but that's not why he picked him. Picked him because he was a working man, Stratton man, whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, but when it comes to foreign policy, it ain't nobody in government that can fuck. Look, Biden just showed you what he can do. He just did something that I don't give a fuck president ever was. He did something yesterday.
We tell everybody
that nobody else ever could.
Exactly.
That dude, when it comes to foreign policy and dealing with foreign leaders, hey, he the man.
Now everybody don't know he got 16 people home today from Russia, and that right there is something you got to applaud. Once you start doing stuff like that, that's not no politics. We shouldn't debate none of that, right? But you got Trump coming and saying, I would have done better. That's the dumbest shit, bro. You got people home, people that got captured while you was president. It's just like, come on, man. And shouts out to Brittany Griner. She's playing in USA games after being fucking in Russia all that time. So now she in the game. So that's cool too.
The dude is starved for attention. He gonna say anything. If tonight Joe Biden sent a motherfucker up to the moon, he gonna come out tomorrow and say that wasn't good enough. If it was me, I'd have put him on Mars. And
then we got Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, right? He was in the army. Yeah, he was a motherfucking he was a teacher and a high school baseball coach and football coach. And he's real progressive. So he one of the progressive wing Democrats too. So United States Army, National Guard, Minnesota Army, and National Guard. He's commander too.
I think it's him. If
so I didn't know. Now hold on. Now I didn't know he had army credentials. So I kind of look at him different now. At first I thought he was just a good, like a politician to get past bills that Democrats like. You feel me? Now I didn't really know he was an army vet. So I don't know. He can move up with Kelly.
The way he gets it, if that's who she really wants.
And remember, he started his widow shit too. This is the one that started him saying widow, calling him widow.
If that's who I think he gets it. If she say that's who I feel most comfortable with as my vice president. I don't think he beats out the top two. I don't think.
Well, first of all, hold on before we go any further, right? Your pick was Shapiro, right? Right?
Yep.
Shapiro? All right. And my joint is Kelly. So because we already passed him. So and now I didn't know Main Man had the army credentials though. Walz in Minnesota. So now looking at him different, like what he brings. He brings the army. He brings the fact that he was a coach in college. He coached football. You know what I'm saying? He brings element. And he real progressive. So you won't lose nobody in your party. The left wing, what's the thing with the Young Turks? They won't get too crazy with this fool, right? So you kind of check all boxes with him too. You check the army, you sew up your motherfucking foreign policy shit, you sew up your bills too, because he with all the bills that she with, you feel me? And he way more progressive than her. So now looking at him, he kind of fit more than Kelly and the rest of them almost now. Then I'm looking at it. I don't know
all of them good choices.
No. We breaking them down though. We all know they good choices.
I'm saying all of them good choices. What he brings, look, it's going to come down. It's going to come down to who brings something to the ticket. He brings the least. Him and Bashir bring the least. He don't bring Minnesota. He already got Minnesota. Minnesota it hasn't voted Republican since the 80s. So she don't, and you really don't need Minnesota. If it's Bashir don't really bring nothing because Democrats ain't never gonna get Kentucky.
I mean, what do you think about him? All his things he bringing.
The military background is good because you always that always plays good, especially with
these are some candidates, bro.
Yeah, especially with the military and she being a woman, and this be the first woman commander in chief. Yes, being in a military background will play real good.
So if we look at now, Kelly with the background in the army and an astronaut. Shit, I will pick him. Fuck it, just the fact of that. Then you got main man, the same thing. He had army background too, and he was a coach in college, and he real progressive. So he's a good one too. Now, so now the next one is you just said his name from Kentucky, Andy Bashir. What do you think about him? Now, I seen a couple of joint what's the names of him, doing stump speeches and stuff. He's not a real electrifying motherfucking stump speech, first of all. And him and motherfucking Trump running mate been going back and forth about Mountain Dew. But
yeah,
which is good. He already picked a fight with him. But be honest with you, if it's just something about him, man, that makes me think he really in the rankings, bro. Because let's say like you like what's his name? Bocello? What's his name? The first one. Shapiro, right? Because he bring Pennsylvania. But what if you get an actual person that just is the same as a Pennsylvania? You don't have to have him. You feel me? So if you bring him in a joint, dude from Kentucky, and have him campaign in Pennsylvania, it's almost the same.
No.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Oh, it's so popular.
Hold on.
Popular.
I get that.
Damn near
But
he damn near will guarantee you Pennsylvania.
I get that. Motherfucking dude from Kentucky, right? And use him as that guy, that working class white guy that I always been telling you about, really. And just have him campaign with Shapiro in Pennsylvania, which is the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And this person and you keep him in Pennsylvania, which you need him at, and you can campaign with somebody that gives you that same voter. That's the only goal of this is get that voter, right? Because Pennsylvania, if she can't get Pennsylvania without him, she already in trouble.
Pennsylvania, and you lock down the blue wall, Trump don't have no way to win.
If I use your logic, if she steals motherfucking Arizona, it's the same thing with Kelly.
But with those, right now, she got more past the 270 than Trump got. Trump got like about one, maybe two different paths to get to 270. She got a few paths to get this Arizona if she want to go that way. Or
I'm saying you can get Pennsylvania without him being on your ticket, though.
You can't.
You can't get Arizona without Kelly on your ticket.
See, this goes back to what you're saying earlier about her bringing over all the Obama folks.
Mm-hmm.
What they're going to do is what they are brought over for is they're going to use the Obama strategy. Obama strategy wasn't the rural areas. Obama won by running up the votes in the urban areas, in the cities, in the suburbs. That's what they for. They to get them white working women, get them out and get the younger voters out, which she is getting way more than him right now because his dumbass VP pick. With any of these dudes, it's about
they're all good. It's hard as shit, but I don't know. It's tough. This is gonna be a tough pick for her. Then you gotta realize this is a huge pick for her. This is the first pick she ever had as the nominee. The first decision she makes.
With if you want to get your agenda through, you need governance. You need governance.
If you get Bashir,
you got a Democratic governor in a red state, you can get more. You can get more shit. You can get more shit done. And you got these motherfuckers. It's a couple of governors that's Democratic governors in red states. So It's gonna come down to strategy.
Now, one problem with that's why North Carolina got dropped out, because the person under him was a Republican. He would have fucked the whole thing up. He would went campaign some goddamn way. He would pick everybody rights.
Plus, he want that Senate seat in 2 years.
As soon as he go campaign, whoever that Republican was just dogging people, bro.
Yeah, it's Mark. What's his name? It's the motherfucker that said black people had it good when motherfucking and Jim Crow. That motherfucker make
looking to skyrocket.
And he don't want to leave the state under Republican control. He got the campaign.
Yeah,
and that's his striking, putting laws down that he can't control no more. He don't fucking, you know what I mean?
Plus he got 2 more years left on his term. I don't think he can run again. Or he said he wants to run. He want that Senate seat. That Senate seat that is
he gonna run because the vice president joint will fuck his whole state up if he leaves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a good move for him. That's what I'm starting to think the Pennsylvania guys should stay in Pennsylvania and keep a stronghold on that.
North Carolina leans red anyway.
Yeah, but we can steal it. You're not understanding the map. Like, they can lean red all they want, but Obama won it. You just don't know. And you don't know what this map is. Another thing you have a problem with is you can't keep stuck on like the coalitions of Biden or whoever the fuck, because she ain't them. She has to have her own coalition. It can't be Biden's. It can't be Obama's. She got to get her own shit. And be honest with you, she has her motherfucking joint. Everybody that made their own Zooms, it's her coalition now. White women, white men, Hispanics, blacks, gays. This is her coalition. They gave you a coalition. Her coalition is not fucking Biden.
Check this out.
What's gonna get her over the top is winning the Biden working white class. Yeah. If she get those voters that Biden locks down regardless, if she get those voters from Trump, she gonna win in a landslide. She have to win the white working voters. I've been trying to tell you that, bro.
This is the deal. The way I see it. If she gets Pennsylvania and Michigan, done deal. He can't win.
That's cool.
He can't. If she gets Pennsylvania and she's leading in Pennsylvania, she's tied in Michigan. Now that's where the Obama people come in, because if they run up the vote and get the vote out in Detroit and Lansing and a population, and where the population centers are in that state, and in motherfucking and in Virginia, I keep forgetting. That's how they want. That's how Obama flipped Virginia. Virginia. That's an example.